Hello, everybody. My name is Yolanda, and I just wanted to come to you guys real quick to share with you my new Invisalign process. I'm getting ready to go and enter into my second week, which I'll be changing out my trays every 2 weeks. So here's my second tray that I'll be putting on shortly. This is my first tray. So the most important thing to do is make sure that you have your tray with you at all times. Don't put it in a napkin because a lot of times if you're busy, you're out and about, you could throw it away and you do not want to do that. That will set your treatment back and you don't want to have to worry about that. So that's one of the things that my orthodontist made sure that they told me. Another important thing that you want to look out for is to make sure that you don't put these in hot water. It will mess up the Invisaligns, and also too cold water. You don't want it to be too cold because that'll mess it up as well. One of the things that has helped me is making sure that I have some of these protein shakes. Um, no, I'm not being sponsored, but those protein shakes help me so that way I'm able to go ahead and drink that and cut the cost of I won't say cut the cost, but making sure that my teeth aren't hurting me when I'm in the morning when I'm taking my Invisaligns off and having to try to put them back on after I brush my teeth and all that good stuff. So, most important thing they tell you about is every 22 hours you go ahead and leave them on. 2 hours out of the day, you have them off. So that gives you time to brush your teeth, eat, and all that good stuff. So I never go the full 2 hours within any day because I want to make sure that I stay on track with my treatment. So my treatment is closing up a gap that's in the front and on the sides of my teeth. So what I wasn't aware that my dentist was going to do is that they were going to use a stone to shave down the center of my teeth. That was kind of odd for me. They did that on my front two teeth and the side teeth. So they were saying that it's giving my teeth room to push back as my top teeth are closing in and pushing back as well. So that was one of the things that they mentioned. My treatment is for 4 months, and I'll have 12 trays unless they notice that there's something that they have to change, and I may have to wear it longer. Okay, so that's one of the things that they inform me of when wearing them. I have these little grooves on the. It's like I want to say a little. I'll show you the actual second one. If you could see these little things that are protruding on the side. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of clear. There's like little things that's on the side that literally holds it in your mouth, and then you're able to keep them on your teeth. They're called bonded buttons, and you have to be careful with them too because they can hurt your gums. So when you first get them, it takes some getting used to. They say the first two trays are the ones that are the hardest to get on. So just a FYI on that. My I'll go ahead and give you what I paid out of pocket for it. So my total fee is $4,000. My insurance covered $3,335 of that. That's both my insurance and my husband's insurance. So my out of pocket that I'm paying personally is $665 that I'm paying out of pocket. So my initial fee I put down it was $200. And then I'll just go ahead and either pay it $75 per month until it's paid in full, or I could just go ahead and say, you know what, I'll just go ahead and pay it in full. I have a good relationship with my dentist slash orthodontist office. They're all in one. It's my dentist office that I've been going to for years, and they also did my daughter's braces treatment. Um, so I'm not using the care credit. I know some dentist office allow for you to do that. My dentist office does allow you to do that as well. However, I didn't have to do that for myself or when my daughter got braces as well. And I don't know if it's because I have the dual coverage, dental coverage, that's the reason why I don't have to, but I'm believing that may be one of the reasons why. But it's best to just go ahead and check and see what your dentist office offers for the care. What I do want to show you is a water pick that I use. I use this water pick. I'm going to use this water pick. This is a travel water pick. I have one for the house that I already use faithfully. And this is also something else that helps me, which is the mouthwash. This is just a generic brand. It's alcohol free. It has the peroxide, so it helps to keep your teeth white. What I notice with wearing these, sometimes I'm speaking with a lisp, so I get really self conscious. So if you catch me saying or trying to capture the words that I'm trying to say without trying to have that lisp be so obvious, that's basically what I'm doing. Another thing that I wanted to show and share with you all is I got my first treatment. They put them on July 16th, and they did the compressions and also the 3D pictures top and bottom of my mouth. They did that on June 18th, 2021, and they put it on almost a month later on my teeth. The pain level the first week was probably about a 7, but now the second week has gotten better. But I can only imagine what it's going to feel like once I put in the second ones, because my teeth have already shifted a lot. Like the side here, it was open, so it's now closed. The bottom teeth where they went ahead and did a little shaving in the center and on the sides, that's already closed as well. So I'm just amazed at how fast it has shifted in a 2-week period. Also, I've shared with you the cost. I shared with you what my insurance covered. I shared with you how long the treatment is, but what I didn't share with you is my reason. My reason that I've always wanted to get braces is because I have a gap in between my teeth, and I never did care for that gap growing up. So that is one of the reasons why I said, personally, I want to go ahead and get the Invisalign. I also want to share with you guys how the dentist basically said, okay, you're not going to be able to leave the office until we see you take it off and put it back on. So I have a napkin here. I want to show you guys how how I'm able to take the top one off, so that way you can see what you're able to do. So just a warning, you may see drool, you may see a little saliva, but I'm just sharing this with you. And also sometimes when you talk a lot, you get a lot of saliva in your mouth. So I always I'll catch myself like sucking or like making a lot of noises that I normally didn't do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off. You hear that click? So basically, there's like some little grooves that are in there that on this side, there's 1, and then on this side, there's 2. At the bottom, there's 5. So basically, it helps to hold them on and helps to keep them in place and helps to shift your teeth as well. You can't really tell. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I'm zooming in a little closer so that you guys can kind of see these squiggly lines. You're not able to tell when I have them on, but I believe that is something that they have on there to help move and shift your teeth. My gap in between is showing just a little, but it's closed up a lot. So I'm very excited. But now this is what I show on there. But now I'm going to go ahead and put it back in my mouth so that way you guys can go ahead and see what it looks like when you're putting it back in your mouth, okay? So you start with the 2 up front, click it into place. You may hear the other 2 sides, so you heard that click? 1 click, 2 clicks. So there's 2 on this side and 1 on this side. But I wanted to show that to you so that way you'll see what you have to do whenever you're taking it in and out. And the same applies to the bottom. the same exact thing, but I'll usually go ahead and go like this, bite a couple times, pretending like I'm like chewing gum or something. So that way I know that I'm putting it in and making sure that it's back in its place properly. I just wanted to share this video with you guys real quick, my Invisalign process, how it's going, and how I'm feeling about it. I'm feeling great about it. I'm loving it. I do make sure that I brush my teeth in the morning, afternoon, and sometimes 2 times in the evening. So I'm noticing that I'm brushing my teeth a lot more than the breakfast in dinner time. Right before I go to bed, I used to brush my teeth during that time, but now I'm brushing it more frequently. I don't know if it's because of the trays. I don't know if it's because of, I just want to make sure that my teeth are, staying clean, while doing this treatment. Okay. So if there's any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I look forward to hearing any questions that you have for me. Until then, have a good evening. Bye.